Hi, I'm Dylan Jiddu. I'm going into my sophomore year at Wayne State University studying neuroscience in the pre-med track. I grew up in Northville, Michigan. I'm the founder and president of my own 501c3 nonprofit organization called Metro Detroit Operation Smile. And pretty much our mission is to help teens and young adults who are going through cancer by providing them support and other materials like that. I love playing sports. I've always played sports ever since I was 5 years old, especially baseball. And in high school, I really took a passion to wrestling, where I was named Wrestler of the Year by my school in 2021. And I continue to play sports in my university through intramural sports. My best experience in school so far happened during my freshman year last year at Michigan State, where I was in an intramural football league with some of my friends as well as my brother. And we made it to the top 10 out of 110 or so teams in the league. And it was just something that I was really proud of, and it was very competitive, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I was first interested in neuroscience in the pre-med track in my senior year of high school when I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. And because of this, I had to go through chemotherapy and radiation, which can have some neurological side effects like neuropathy and chemo brain. And I just became really interested in learning more about these side effects, what they do, how they work. And eventually I would also like to help mitigate these effects to help reduce the effect that they have on patients' brains. And I figured that the best way to do this was to go into neuroscience. In 5 years, I can see myself in medical school studying towards earning my doctorate in medicine. Equally as important to me, I can also see my nonprofit really having taken off. And the app that we've been developing that will help teens and young adults going through cancer to talk to one another and form a positive community with each other. I can see that app being implemented in hospitals all across Michigan. From my college experience, first of all, I just hope to gain a deeper understanding of neuroscience that will, help me in the medical field. Aside from the academics, I also hope to hone my leadership skills through the various activities at Wayne State, through their intramural sports and other groups, just so that I could become a better leader in my own community. And finally, I think that networking is really important. And so I'm just really looking forward to all the meaningful relationships that I'm going to form over the next couple of years with classmates, mentors, and my professors. I actually learned about the YuJa Scholarship through my university's homepage, which had a website called Scholarship Universe. And Scholarship Universe just asked me a bunch of different questions about myself. And based off of those answers, they matched me with some scholarships that I might be interested in, and YuJa just happened to be one of them. Well, as we know, because of COVID, pretty much every student in America has some experience of online learning. And so we share a lot of similarities in that aspect, whether it's going on Zoom calls or your internet crashing or staring at your screen for 8 hours a day. There's a lot of similarities in that aspect. But where my story is different from most people is that during my senior year, as I mentioned earlier, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. And for that reason, I was forced to go back to online learning for the second time. And as you can imagine, it was much more difficult because this time I didn't have anybody else to go through it with. And I'm very thankful that YuJa chose me as their 2024 scholarship winner, because I know that there's a lot of other people out there who may see this video who are going through the same hardships that I had to endure. And I just really think that my story and my essay can be an inspiration to some of those people and inspire them to keep moving forward. I know how hard it is physically, mentally, even spiritually, and I just want to let them know to keep moving forward, keep fighting, and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.